Been doing the training together, okay? And the most important thing, nice guys, they finish last.
It's always about the bad guy.
Lee, I trust you've got everything under control here, right?
I got it. What you want, Cora?
So, you know how I'm facing Roxanne at Halloween Havoc, right? Well, we're doing pick your poison matches first. And Roxanne chose for me to face Raquel Rodriguez tomorrow night on NXT. But I still need to pick Roxanne's poison. So, I was thinking, and I couldn't come up with anyone as ruthless and dominating as you.
So let me get this right. You want me to go to NXT to beat the living crap out of Roxanne Perez? And you and her, you guys used to be best friends and tag team partners, right?
Unfortunately.
Same as Raquel and I. I wouldn't mind putting Roxanne down for you. I'm in.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Yeah.